What's going on, everyone? Darkside Phil here with a channel update. This is going to be a completely weird one. Probably, as you can hear, this is probably going to be the most interesting channel update of the year. I'm just like flabbergasted at the amount of crazy stuff that's been going on today. It's just out of this world, okay? So bear with me, because a lot of stuff I'm going to go over, you're going to be like, what? But I think I just had to make a channel update about this because there's so much crazy shit going on, okay? First of all, as you can hear, there is a crew of guys outside of my condo currently redoing the roof of my condo facility. Now, I live on the first floor of my condo, so really it doesn't affect me because I don't have a roof, you know, that's to the ceiling of the building. It's not like I was experiencing leaking. So this is just completely, you know, I'm oblivious to it. This wouldn't have affected me positively or negatively either way. But I didn't know it was coming. Several months ago, my condo association actually sent me a notice saying I'd be paying more money this year to them because they're going to redo the roof of the condo, okay? Which is fine. It's maintenance that's required. It has to be done. I completely understand that, okay? However, the condo association failed to fucking tell anybody at the condo when this was going to happen. And so these guys are outside right now. They've been outside all day, but as of the past 45 minutes, they've been running this fucking motor, as you can hear, which they're using to remove all the shingles from the condo, okay? And it's probably going to be going on and off during this video, so, you know, bear with it. There's nothing I can do about it. But it's really fucking annoying, because here's the thing. If they had told me and contacted the tenants here and said, hey, Phil, you know, on such and such a day, these 2 days, we're going to be doing work and there's going to be lots of noise and a mess, I would have said, okay, well, those 2 days, I'll schedule around it. I won't have recording scheduled. Maybe I'll take those 2 days off to go work on other things. Like, there's personal stuff that I could be doing, you know what I mean? I could go visit my parents today or something, which I might actually end up doing now that I'm thinking about it. So, you know, I'm thinking of all these things that I could have planned out if the condo association had notified me that this was going to happen. They did not do so. In addition to that, my back porch, now most of you have never seen my back porch because it's hard to film. Usually when I film, I never filmed the back porch itself. But it's a wooden deck, okay? My back porch is a wooden deck, and it's open to the back of the building. Well, I actually have shades that I put in that cover the back porch so that people can't see onto my back porch and see what's over here. But this past week, when I was actually in Orlando with Pandaline, we were on vacation, my parents actually came and my dad actually bleached my back porch for me as like a favor. You know, if you bleach the wood, it gets rid of mold and stuff, and they did a great job. My mom actually bought me a nice new rug and put it out there. You know, they were doing something nice for me while I wasn't here. It was a surprise. I didn't know they were going to do that. And so they did all this for me. My back porch was pristine. It had a nice new furniture and everything out there set up. My back porch is now covered in shingles that they've ripped off the roof, and pieces have just fallen onto it. And basically, my back porch is a fucking mess right now. The condo association is responsible to clean that up because they're the ones that hired these guys to come do it. So it's just a complete botched mess right now. So the good news is it doesn't really affect much. Like, I was playing Sly 2. I'm going to be playing Sly 2 over the course of this week. That's all I had planned on doing for today. So if these guys are out there all day making this noise and I can't record, it's only a day's delay of Sly 2. It wasn't like it was a brand new release. Now, I'm very concerned because tomorrow Tekken Tag Tournament 2 comes out, and if these fuckers are still out there making that noise, someone's ear is going to be bleeding, okay? And I'm going to demand monetary compensation because this is my livelihood, and they never notified me that this was going to happen this week. So, that being said, I apologize if no new gaming footage comes up today. As you can hear, this is why. Obviously, you wouldn't want to hear me play Sly 2 with this shit going on in the background, and there's also no way for me to soundproof the back wall from my condo when they have giant motors running, ripping shingles off the top of my house, okay? So that's number one. That's only one thing that's happened today, if you can believe this. Today's like Insanity Day. That's what I'm going to term today. Insanity Day. September 10th, 2012 is crazy fucking flipping shit Insanity Day, alright? Number two. So I wake up, and as all this shit's going on outside my condo, like, that's not bad enough, okay? I also go onto my website, or my YouTube page, DSPGaming, and I refresh it because I want to see, you know, how are the views, what's going on. Pink splash screen says I have a copyright strike against me on DSPGaming. What? What could this be for? I'm playing Sly 2. How the hell could I have a copyright strike? It claims there's a copyright claim against a WWE simulation match that John Rambo and I did 9 months ago. That's right. It's the Velvet Sky versus Kelly Kelly Divas Inferno match that we did like back in fucking January. Now claims it has a copyright claim against it. What? It's like ass fucking insane. It makes no fucking sense at all that there would be a copyright claim against that match. It's been up for 9 months. No one's complained. It actually has about 80,000 views. People loved the video, thought it was very entertaining. What the hell could have possibly happened that there's a copyright claim against this video? So obviously I'm immediately thinking it's false. It's one of these trolls or haters, and somehow YouTube's system thought it was valid. So I copy the entire screen, I paste it into an email, and I send it to my Machinima contacts explaining what happened. So what actually happens when you get a copyright claim on YouTube is there's a button that says I acknowledge, and you have to click it. If you don't click it, you can't even get to your YouTube channel. And then it brings you through like a stupid 5-question questionnaire asking you simple stupid questions about do you understand what copyright is and how it works. So I click through all that, blah blah blah. So I want to confirm that this is serious, because I'm like, how could this be a copyright claim? So I do. I go to the playlist of these videos. It was the custom pay-per-view videos from back in January. And yeah, the first video was this Divas match. It says it's been removed from YouTube for copyright claims. Couldn't believe it. I'm just like so fucking flabbergasted. Out of all the things that I've done on my channel over the past year, never did I fathom that a custom wrestling pay-per-view simulation match from January would be the thing to give me a copyright strike. Obviously, I'm really, I'm concerned because we're heading into the hardcore gaming season and we don't know what's going on with this. Obviously, we don't want any negative impact on my channel. So all this is going on, and then I get an email back from Machinima. And Machinima says, Phil, what are you talking about? That video is fine. I said, what? Hold on. So I double checked. Yeah, I copy and pasted literally the copyright notice into the email. The link was correct. I go to it. The video's live again. So now I'm like completely taken aback. I don't know what's going on. So now I go to my account, and there's actually a listing in your YouTube account that says copyright status and like your standings, depending on copyright issues that you've been involved in. It says I'm in good standing. I have no copyright claim against me. So basically Machinima told me, don't worry about it. If it says there that you are in good standing and there's no copyright issue, there is no copyright issue. What it seems like happened was, yeah, some asshole, some troll, or some system somewhere was trying to flag my video, obviously incorrectly, for copyright. YouTube's dumb fuck system somehow accepted it and thought that it was legit, and for whatever reason I had to go through the motions to click I acknowledge. Like there's no way they could undo that process. But after I did that, YouTube just realized its mistake and undid everything and fixed itself. What the fuck? Like, for the normal person who's using YouTube and just uploading casually, that's fine. But for someone like me, who my business relies on using YouTube, for them to have a process that could basically tell me that I might be fucked, and then undo it 5 seconds later and make me look like an idiot, that's fucking stupid. So, I'm relieved. I mean, the good news is there's no copyright strike against DSPGaming. It was a complete joke, obviously, or some crazy shit happened, and it's not standing, and that's good news. But that's just annoying to me. I couldn't believe it. I was like, really? How could I possibly have a copyright strike? It's just insane, okay? Makes no sense. Craziness. So then, I'm not done yet. That's right. We have more insanity to talk about. During all this happening, I go to check out my website, thekingofhate.com. Now, as you know, starting this Friday, if we get there, and I'll explain what I mean, but starting this Friday, I'm starting my contest, the Hardcore Gaming Season Giveaway, where every week I'm going to be giving away one retail game to a lucky fan who enters this contest on my forums at thekingofhate.com, and I was going to give full details on where to post and how to do that on Friday when I make this video, okay? I'm just so mindfucked. So, I go to my website, it says the BB boards, which is the bulletin boards, the system that the forums run on, are down. What? It's just like a dead link. I'm like, what is going on? Then, over the course of like a half hour, as I keep refreshing to see if it works, then it says the website doesn't even exist. Now here's the thing, and a lot of people don't know this. Chris and Teo, who are the technical owners of thekingofhate.com, they opened this website up 2 years ago as a favor to me during the time when actually I'd lost my full-time job and I was starting on YouTube as this being my occupation. And we really didn't know if it was going to turn out. Like I said, I just lost my job, so I didn't have any money to pay for a website. These guys, out of the kindness of their own heart, made a website for me, okay? They also do this for other people. In fact, if you don't know this, they actually do this for SSOHPKC. In fact, his website and my website are actually on the same server. Now, I know this is probably blowing a lot of people's minds. They didn't know this, but yeah, Chris and Teo actually are responsible for both sites, and they're both on the same server. So I knew that if there was something wrong with my site, I could test his site, and if his site was down, that means it was a whole general issue. It wasn't just something related just to thekingofhate.com. So I went to his site, and yeah, his site's down too. So I'm kind of like, wow, I don't know what's going on. This is just so nuts. What a nutty day I've had so far that I got people outside my condo ripping shingles off the roof and destroyed my back porch because they're assholes. And a condo association that doesn't notify me it's going to happen this week. Wow, they really respect the residents, don't they? Then I get a false copyright strike against my account that gets cleared up within a half hour, which makes no sense. And now my website's down with no explanation. I can't believe this. What could be going on? Well, guess what? Huge news story today. If you go on the internet right now, you can search and find the story. GoDaddy.com, which is a major web host, okay, has apparently been hacked or something major went down there. Millions of websites are currently down. In fact, the vast majority of websites hosted on GoDaddy seem to be down. There are some people actually tweeting me saying, well, Phil, I have a personal website with them and that doesn't seem to be affected. So it must be a limited amount of servers or a limited amount of hosting or something. But the fact of the matter is, GoDaddy fucked up somehow, or else they got hacked, and a lot of websites are down right now. Now, of course, as typical to whatever happens, Anonymous immediately comes out and they claim that it was them, and, you know, who knows if it was really Anonymous that said that, because there's no way to officially tell if something's come really from Anonymous or not. But regardless of who's responsible, that's big problems, because first of all, it's only about 3 in the afternoon right now, okay? And, excuse me. In America, there's still business to be done. In the United States, on the East Coast, there's still 2 to 3 hours of normal business hours. On the West Coast, you've got, another, 6 to 7 hours of normal business hours. So you're telling me that all these websites that normally do business are now completely shut down for the day. That's a major faux pas for GoDaddy. So here's hoping that they get shit up and running soon, okay? Now, the reason I'm saying that is because I rely on my website, thekingofhate.com, to do things like the contest I'm going to run, the Hardcore Gaming Season giveaway that I'm starting on Friday. Also for Ask the King, which is a series I do once a month where I answer your fan mail questions. So, for me, it is a resource that I pull upon several times a year in order to get interaction with the fans. And I'm a little concerned because, is it a big deal that it just went down one day? No. But the fact that millions of websites are down means that something major has happened with GoDaddy. And I've got my fingers crossed, but I really hope that it works again by Friday, because I wouldn't want to have to delay my contest, you know what I mean? That being said, if it does, if the website is still down on Friday, I will delay my contest for 1 week, and then if they're still not up, now of course we're talking like apocalypse scenario. Do I really think that GoDaddy is not going to have any websites up for the next 2 weeks? No, I think that's completely unrealistic, and that, that's just like doomsday scenario that would happen. But worst case scenario, if that does happen and the website is gone for 2 weeks, I will have to find another means to let people enter this contest, and I will have to notify everyone what exactly that will be at that time. I'll think about it over the next week, depending on if the website comes back or not. So the bottom line is the contest is going to happen no matter what. I'm just going to have to figure out how to run it outside of the website if the website does not come back, okay? So that's that. That's what's going on right now. Completely insane day with roofers tearing shit off my condo, making a mess, making noise so I can't record. Now it sounds like they're actually maybe taking a break. I don't know, but that's the thing. Like when the condo association didn't explain anything, they never explained these guys were coming, never explained they would even be making noise. So how the fuck do I know if I should start recording or not? I could start recording and immediately, turn on the motor, and then I'll stop. Oh, okay, they stopped again. I turn it on. Oh, I hear it recording. Turn on the motor. So I don't know what's going on right now, but what a crazy day with that going on. False copyright claims being cleared up immediately by some insane process. I don't know, like YouTube just fucking up. Websites down, GoDaddy's hacked. Fucking Justin Bieber apparently is growing facial hair. I mean, the world is ending apparently today. It's crazy, okay? So anyway, that's it for this crazy insanity channel update. It's just like so nuts. No update yet on John Rambo, by the way, if he can make it on Saturday or not. I hope he can, because Double Dragon Neo is actually coming out on Saturday, and I think people would be interested in seeing us play that. The game is meant for co-op, but if he can't make it, worst case scenario, maybe the next week, I don't know, we'll have to see. One last thing, there are rumors that the Wii U's release date has been leaked to be November 11th, which is a Sunday, which I'm not surprised because all Nintendo games seem to release on Sunday. And that's actually 1.5 weeks before Thanksgiving. Now, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Here's the thing. Number one, obviously I want a Wii U. It makes sense for my career that people are going to want to see footage of the Wii U games. They're going to want to see playthroughs of me doing it. They're going to want my opinion on, Phil, how does it really work with the pad and how does everything, you know, unboxing and all that. They're going to want to see all this stuff from me. I've been trying to pre-order the Wii U at GameStop for months, and they won't pre-order it, or they won't let me pre-order because they didn't have a release date. They don't let people pre-order stuff like that until there's a solid release. Now, I don't know how the process is going to work at GameStop. Tomorrow when I go to pick up Tekken Tag Tournament 2, I'm going to ask them and let them know, listen, I'm extremely serious about it. In fact, I'll pay for the whole thing right now. I'll prepay for the system and all the games and all the accessories right now, money in their pocket, if they'll reserve the console for me so I can just go pick it up. But it doesn't seem like that's how this works with this stuff, especially with the release of the Xbox 360, with the release of the Wii and the PlayStation 3. A lot of these places made you wait in line for like 2 days outside the store. There were people, when I worked at Best Buy several years ago when the PlayStation 3 came out, and the Xbox 360 too, I worked there for both. People were sitting outside of the store 2 days before the system came out in a lawn chair and a fucking full body parka in case it rained, waiting for the system to come out, okay? During the release of the PlayStation 3, someone caught pneumonia and almost died outside of the Best Buy I worked at. That's how insane these fucking people are, okay? There's no reason to go to that means to get a launch system. That's ass fucking insane, and I guess it goes along with the theme of this fucking video, the insanity. Who in their right minds would do something like that? I have not a fucking clue. And obviously with my back injury, no. It doesn't make sense for me to be trying to sit outside of a gaming store for 2 fucking days to try to get a console on launch, okay? So, that being said, I'm hoping that I can get my foot in the door with GameStop, and tomorrow I'll try to talk, I'll notify the store manager or whatever. Listen, as soon as this thing's ready to be reserved, you call me. I will come to the store and pay for everything so that I can come and get it on launch day. So if it is November 11th, I guess that week's going to be a pretty crazy week because you're going to have the Wii U coming out on Sunday and Call of Duty Black Ops 2 coming out that Tuesday. That would be an insane week of gaming. Like, all the hardcore, you know, Call of Duty people, all the hardcore Nintendo people. I don't know. But that's exciting because if the Wii U does actually come out, that could be potentially some games that we didn't think were coming out this year that could come out and actually maybe tip the scales a little bit for 2012. It's been, like I said, it's been kind of a slow year for good games, and maybe this is an opportunity to flip that. Who knows? But I'll give you more information as it's available. I'll ask tomorrow when I go to pick up Tekken Tag Tournament 2 and let everyone know what's going on. So that's it for the channel update for now. As you can hear, I don't hear any sound outside now, but I'm kind of skeptical now to do anything because I have no idea what's really going on. You know what I mean, with this fucking roof. Once I tell my parents that my back porch is a mess, they're gonna flip. I'll tell you right now, because they did it as a nice favor to me, and now it's been ruined by these fucking assholes. So, regardless, thanks for bearing with me. I know this has been a long video, but a bunch of crazy shit to talk about. I'll be tweeting and also Facebooking about what's going on, so people will know if later today there will be gaming footage or not. I kind of maybe don't want to take a chance right now. Maybe I'm actually waiting because I put a call into the condo association to find out what are these guys doing, how long will they be there, how long will there be noise, because I want to know if I can record or not, and I'm waiting for a call back, so we'll see what happens with that, okay? Outside of that, business as usual. May not be videos today, but I'm going to still push ahead with Tekken tomorrow. Hopefully this is done by tomorrow, I don't know, but I'll let everyone know what's going on, okay? So thanks a lot for tuning into this channel update. I'll hopefully see you for gameplay this week. More news forthcoming. Peace.